The ability to take phone calls while using your true wireless earbuds is a key requirement for most true wireless earbud users these days. The Elevoc Clear are hitting the market with a new Indiegogo campaign, and these buds are bringing to the front and centre that importance around clear calls, but also offering some great features. And they are offering an early bird price of $59, which all in all is a good deal, and this is a well-rounded product. But I will be covering the pros and the cons and give you my full unfiltered opinion on whether these are worth picking up. Elevoc did send these out for my honest review, but as always, I'll be giving you the information that you need if you're interested in picking these up. If you're new to the channel, I do reviews and unboxings of true wireless earbuds. Please do consider subscribing to the channel and hit that like button if you found the review helpful. With all that said, let's get into the review. So let's talk about some key specifications on the buds. So these are bringing Bluetooth 5.0 and they are USB Type-C charging, no wireless on these buds. You're getting in-ear detection, you're getting a water and dust proof rating of IP54, so you're covered for splashes and resistance to dust. And you're getting active noise cancellation, including transparency mode, and we'll talk about the performance of this later in the video. As I said, these are prioritising clear calls. The technology on board here is around environmental noise cancellation with AI technology on board and 6 mics with an additional 2 voice accelerometers, which is all working together to give you that clear call quality, and we'll be testing that later in the video as well. Just quickly touch on the unboxing experience here. So my sample here may not be entirely representative of the final product, but it's a decent box that it's coming in, and a bit of nice imagery on the front, all the usual stuff inside, paperwork, manual. You're getting a good amount of tips there. As always, spend some time finding the right tips for you. USB charging cable, and obviously the buds themselves. So talking about the look and feel of and the design of the product, I was quite satisfied with the overall design. You've got a kind of fairly standard matte black colour. However, that silver trim gives it a bit of a unique look. In terms of the buds themselves, again, it's a stem style design, but the design, colourway and the grey there again just gives it that little bit of a unique feel, and it's a smart overall design in my opinion. Now, as with, in my experience, many stem style earbuds, the fit and comfort is excellent on these. So it is your standard stem style. The way the design just means they rest in your ears really nicely. I think the tips I used were one of them sort of medium to large size, and one of the deeper fitting ones. So again, I've worn these for pretty much a couple of hours without any discomfort. I've worn them for exercise for an hour plus, and again, really comfortable and really secure, doing things like running and walking. So top marks really for design and comfort for me. Moving on then to ANC performance. Overall, and you've got to sort of weigh up against some of the competition around this price range. Now, I'm reviewing these really with the full price in mind, so we're looking more like upwards of $100 for the full price. I think the performance of the ANC is adequate. It does do a good job in terms of blocking out those low rumbling noises. It's not mind-blowingly good. There are better options around that price range, but again, these are a product that aren't prioritising the ANC, but it's a great bonus to get that. The ambient sound is also decent, doing a good job, but it's not outstanding. It's not one of the best in terms of the products I've tested. Now, the product does come with app support, so Elevoc have got an app, as you can see there. The only real functionality that you're getting with the app is the ability to change the level of environmental noise cancellation for calls. So it's a little bit limited in terms of what you can do with that app, but it is useful to have. And that really leads into talking about the call quality. Now, just want to be really clear here that in my testing, the call quality has been excellent on these. So, they are really delivering on that promise of clear calls. Now, I have done a number of call quality tests so that you can hear that for yourselves. And I'm really interested in your opinion on how those sound. So let's go over to those now. This is a call quality test with the Elevoc Clear in a quiet environment. Right guys, so this is a call quality test with the Elevoc Clear, and I'm on a busy main road, and as of now, there's pretty much constant traffic coming past. So this is kind of going to give you a really good idea about how these guys are performing in terms of filtering out that background noise. This is with the app setting at 100% noise reduction in terms of the call. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Okay guys, so this is just another test because we've got an ambulance coming past now, flashing blue lights, really quite loud, and I thought it was a good opportunity to see how this is playing in. So you guys be the judge of that and let me know down in the comment section. Moving over to sound quality then. So for me as a true wireless earbud user, sound quality is always the most important thing when I pick up a pair of earbuds. So for me the sound quality is good on these, but it's not amazing, it's not outstanding. It's not as good as some of the competition around the full price that you may pay for these. If you're going to pick these up on the early bird, I think you're getting a very good deal. So the sound quality is fairly rich, fairly bass boosted, and in that department, in terms of that low end, it's doing a really good job, and it's doing, comparing really with some of the best around bass performance in terms of that low sub bass rumble and your mid bass as well. Where these are lacking is in the mids and the highs, in my opinion. Now, it just sounds a little bit recessed across that frequency range, and to be honest, I'd be looking for a little bit more clarity and sparkling in the highs, and a little bit more sort of richness really in the mid-range in terms of those vocals and instrumentation. I just feel like it, certainly compared to some of the, even like the competition at $50, it's not quite what I'd hoped for. Now, if there was a way of adding app support with the EQ, this would be great because you could do some customization and edit that yourself. But straight out the box, these just lack a little bit of finesse, lack a little bit in terms of that detail. But what I did find in testing these for activity, and particularly running, actually they worked really well for that, because you were getting some nice strong bass pumping up in the mix there, and it worked well for that. But in terms of more casual listening, I do feel like these might leave you wanting a bit more in terms of that clarity. So just to wrap things up then for the review, really good call quality on these, so they are delivering on that promise. Your ANC and your sound quality is decent. It's not the best. It's good enough if you're someone who's prioritising calls over everything, and I do think it's one of the best pairs for call quality that I've tested so far. But all in all, that's the decision you need to make. What's the priority for you? Picking these up on the early bird I think is a good option, but at the full price I do think they're falling a bit short when compared to some of the other competition that's out there at the moment. And obviously the market is growing fast and there's so many options, so it is a hard market to be coming into, but yeah, definitely for consideration if you're looking to make a lot of calls. Once again, thanks very much for watching. As I said, if you want to support the channel going forward, please consider subscribing, and do hit that like button if you found the review helpful. I am leaving up a couple of other recent videos of similar earbuds that you might want to check out. And with all that said, thank you very much. See you on the next one.